Y'all got two decent fucking staff there, Evelyn and DeQuayla. You're that guy with that name I can't read. You got that fucking Russian name. My friends call me Henry. They just call me Henry. Nobody can pronounce your Russian ass name, bro. I used to know a Russian guy. We used to call him Henry. His name was like, I told you I can't pronounce them Russian ass names. It was like Zergriber, long bunch of fucking mismatch ass syllables, and then Skinsky at the end. Yeah, they got Russian skis too, but not all Polish. Some of them are Russians. It depends whether it's spelled S-K-Y or Russian spell it S-Y, I believe. Then they got S-K-Y and it's another way to spell it too. I know it if I see it. But I'm not white, so it's not really that important to me. If I were white with the long ass last name, I would ask my parents, why do you continue on with this name when it's clearly that our common ancestor couldn't spell, or they wouldn't add all these fucking letters to this name. This name for the pride. Okay, cool. We can shorten it down. I'm gonna be the first, motherfucker. Oh, it's a Siberian name? Okay. Well, I'm in America, and if you in like Sweden, Switzerland, Siberia, fucking Russia, fucking Czechoslovakia, fucking Ukraine, that's all Russia to us. We just say it's Russia. We just not smart. You know what I mean? So anything above Asia is considered Russia. You know what I mean? And then anything above Europe is considered Russia. And what's the top of all that up there? That's all Russia. That's all Russia to us. That's even how they explain it to us in school, like no one else exists. You know, I did a report on a place called Krakosia. Yeah, Krakosia. They had a civil war. I was doing a book report about their civil war, and the teacher said I made that shit up. I said, you white, how you don't know about white people? This white I can see if I said something about Biggie and Tupac, but these is white people. The principal fucking fact checked what I wrote, and they still gave me a fucking 0 on the assignment and made me redo it. I said, ain't this a bitch? How the fuck I don't get my education because my teacher don't know? Wow. And their white ass was really insulted because, you know, I'm a nigger. I don't know more about Europe than a white person. No way. You made up this fake ass fucking war. All right. I kept a 0 on that assignment. Yeah. Because I wasn't going to redo shit. Krakosia is at war. Fuck what you talking about. I even looked at the proper pronunciation. I like saying the name. Krakosia. You know what really pissed me off? When they came out with a movie about the shit a couple years later. I was like, ain't this a bitch? So you telling me Tom Hanks say Krakosia exists? Nah, it exists. Well, my black ass said Krakosia existed. Y'all said it didn't. And I said it does exist. They said, who lives there? I said, white people. Y'all don't fucking believe me. But I guess Azerbaijan. Oh, I thought you said Siberia. It says Azerbaijan. Huh. I just learned something. I didn't know that fucking place existed. As an American, we don't know shit about other people. Quite frankly, we don't give a damn unless you rich or got a lot of bitches. Or you build some cool shit. We know about Russia because they build tanks. I mean, we know about the Germans because, well, we had a whole thing with the Germans, you know, just like World War I and II and shit. So, and yeah, it's not many places we know about. We know about France. We know about the Europeans that kissed the ass of what we now call today NATO. Yeah, that's who we know. We know all the NATO countries. If your country ain't a part of NATO, we don't know. We don't even know the NATO countries. You know what these ignorant niggers been arguing me about, and white people? And these ignorant fucking peckerwoods? I'm gonna tell you what they've been arguing with me about. And it's been going on since the Russian war and Ukraine war started. They keep saying Ukraine ain't part of the NATO. They need to just join NATO. They are part of NATO. I'm gonna tell you what happened in NATO. America got fucked. We paid for everything. We gave everybody tanks, guns, planes. Guess what they gave us in return? Oh, fuck you. So, Trump was like, I'm not helping you bitches. I don't give a fuck. And then Biden was like, okay, I'm gonna send him some money. And the Jews was like, what about us? He was like, I'm gonna write y'all a separate check. I can't be an Indian. Yeah, I already gave it to him. But then Trump got back in office and they was like, where our check at, Trump? Trump was like, what check? Bitch, NATO don't pay you money, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what the last motherfucking president fucking tried to promise you. We not even sure this nigga is conscious at this point. If you can find that nigga to say he did that what he promised you, then I'll fuck with you. If you can't find that nigga, then I ain't got nothing for you. You think Trump gonna ship me out? He gonna ship out your Uncle Tom ass. Cause I know I belong here. Trump is gonna be like, this is what a real Indian looks like. No other Indians. You're not supposed to look different. They all look like Negroes with good hair. Not trying to insult the Negroes. Nobody loves Negroes more than me. I tell you, I do the most for Negroes. My father oppressed them in the buildings, and I rented the buildings out to them for the dirt cheap because they're not worth shit. That's why I stopped paying taxes. I basically let the niggers have the building, but white people wouldn't give it to you. They were hating. They're always hating. Just like they were hating when I was passing out the stimuluses. It's nothing but rich white people hating on the guys in the hood trying to come up. Like $1,200 is a lot of fucking money. You know, I told them. And then they snagged the last of the checks. They didn't pass them all out. Nobody did more for this nation than me. Name one president that's passed you out anything but a fucking bill. I rest my case. I'm the best president ever. There'll be no president better than me. Furthermore, any president that thinks he's gonna compete with me, he better be part Android. I'm gonna tell you that. I send tweets anytime in the morning, starting from 12:30 all the way to 12:30, bitch. I do not sleep. I promise you, I sleep the least amount of any staff in the White House. Everybody's like, why didn't Trump sleep? I don't need sleep. Sleep is for the dead, like Joe Biden. No. They just found a mermaid. False news! They did not find a mermaid. No one's seen a mermaid, and no one knows what it looks like. They found a mermaid. Trust me, I'll be the first to know. They would tell me I'm the president, leader of the free world. I'm Trump. I would find out anyway. And they would probably be the first to build a pool for that mermaid to swim in on my properties. Because I own so many. So many properties. I can't even keep track of them. I have an agency. For an agency. And they still can't keep track of all the properties I own. I own a lot of properties. I wish I could trade them for people. I know what you're thinking. I don't want black people. I want to trade to buy Chinese people. What are you going to do with Chinese people? I'm going to send them to Mars. I'm going to first take subjects to go on Mars. Trust me, it's going to work out great. We're going to get to Mars. It's going to look like Street Fighter. The Asians going to be up there like, Hadouken! Fuck, we shouldn't have let them get here first. Damn, Trump! What you got to say now? I fucked up. Nobody's good fucking up like I'm good at fucking up. I fucked up so bad, I didn't even pay taxes. You gotta fuck up pretty bad not to pay taxes. I ain't go to jail or anything. But I don't pay taxes. It's not what I do. I have people that pay taxes, and when my taxes aren't paid, those people should go to jail. They violated the law, and it was not me. Furthermore, I'm glad I employed those people, and I'm glad they violated the law. Because it seemed what all you guys did with the tax money. It was not fun. The 3 strikes, you're out. Locked up all the fucking black guys. Nobody's dropping hot mixtapes. The fucking titty parties are running wild. Don't you miss the days where the brothers would just spit? Don't you miss the days where they would just bounce that ass? Milana has no ass. But boy, can she shake it. I tell you, nobody shakes it better than Milana. Milana does this. She makes her butt cheeks vibrate. And they make a clapping sound. Mr. President, it's called twerking. It's called what? I've just been informed it's called twerking. Milana invented it. She's the best at it. Black women invented it. Milana has been associating with the black women to learn how to twerk for her husband. Which says a lot, because I'm a creepy-ass orange peel that's been in the sun too long. You can't call me white, because I ain't white. You can't call me black, because I'm not black. My tongue has a few pigments of black there, because that's what it takes to get to orange. I also got some yellow in there. Trump, it don't take yellow to get to orange. I don't care what anybody says. It's yellow in there. It's helping me orange. I'm blacker than I'm blacker than Obama. I can tell you this. I have freckles. I'm Irish. My hair is really red. Obama is a biatch. So is Biden and the other Democrat. Fox 6, your biatches. You know what? Not just Fox 6. The whole Fox. It's all fake news. Fake news. I don't even watch it. I don't know why it's on TV. As the president, I should ban their ass from TV. Talking all that shit. Trump or G, though. This nigga be... Listen, he showed you that your childhood dreams could come true. You remember when they sat you in the corner at school? You was like, fuck this school. I'm going to come back one day. I'm going to buy this school. I'm going to fire all these punk-ass teachers. The nigga did it with the government. The nigga fired the IRS. As an adult, who you want to fire besides the IRS? I want to fire them bitches every single day. You go buy something from the store plus tax. You fired. I fire them motherfuckers every time I hear plus tax. I don't give a fuck. Donate money. Y'all there too? You fired. What a fire the IRS. Trump did it. That's what makes him the GOAT. You know what I mean? That's what makes him the first black president. I fired the IRS for hating on me and trying to take me to jail. I'm not going, even when I'm not president. The IRS are nothing but panhandlers hating on you, trying to get your money. Okay? The hate on stimulus also, they just been hating. Nobody's been waiting to get rid of the IRS like me. Let me tell you. All the shit Hillary Clinton was talking about me not paying taxes. I told you I could take those bitches down. Two presidencies it took me. I still don't have a neck, but those bitches are gone. I don't need a neck to get rid of the IRS. Stuck my neck out for it the first time. They cut it off, but I'm Trump, so I put my head back on and I struck back. The ultimate anime character. Nobody's gonna anime like me. I'll take down Goku and Superman. I'll breeze right through Vegeta. And I think Flash is gonna be a problem for me. What are you gonna wear? I'm not gonna wear one of those stupid suits like they wear. That's dumb. I'm not gonna do that. Trump's never gonna do that. I'm gonna wear the business suit you always see me in. Did you know I only own 5 suits? I've only owned 5 suits since 1987. Get your money up, gang. My suits are made of quality, so I can keep them. I don't buy shoes. I get them rebuilt like cars, because I'm a baller. I have multiple shoes. I set them in and get them rebuilt. I'm going to throw rims on my Stacey Adams. You know anything about that, because you're broke. And you're broke because they've been hating on you, watching them hate. This is why I should get third term. And the only one that's going to keep them from hating and giving the Mexicans all your money. After they hate on you, take your money through the IRS. They turn around and they give it to Mexicans. It's terrible. After Mexicans, there's some people that get it before Mexicans. Let's talk about China. They're giving China all of your money. China. This is why I stopped the IRS. They were making automatic payments to China. Plus, they were hating on your boy. Spreading false news, false allegations. I don't know how he keeps his eyes open when he talks. It's such a skill that Trump has that you should learn. Nobody's better at keeping their eyes open when they're talking and looking at the camera than Trump. All right? The president is a spokesman, and that's exactly what we needed. He's nothing but a CEO, and that's who Trump is. He's CEO of his dad's firm. He's CEO of his firm. On 97 of them. Every 6 months, they start a new business. Well, these rappers are talking about they get paper. Ply says he doesn't get tired. Ply says he has 6 jobs. Bitch, I have 6 businesses to run 6 businesses to run 6 businesses. At the same time, I'm writing 16, showing 16 businesses. At the same time, Trump is showing these punks what the business is. I show the Clintons, I show the IRS, I show the Mexicans, and I'll show you too. Anybody in America, it's about that action. It's Donald J. Heppenheimer Trump. Niggers even say my name when they play spades out of respect. They say they're Trump tight. You know what that means? That means they have all the spades. All of it. Or majority of them, they're getting ready to possibly run wheels. Probably wheels, because they said Trump. That's all I'm saying. You want to run wheels? Say Trump. I am the luckiest guy in cards, and black guys know this. Black guys gamble at the casino all the time, and they hate on them, and don't give them the money, send the money to China. We're not going to talk about that. But it's because they say Trump in the club. My name is banned from the casinos. You can't even say it when you're black. Go in there as a black guy and say Trump. Somebody's going to have a 21 at the fucking blackjack table. And you're going to be like, it's this guy's fault for speaking such a powerful name in here. I didn't even know my name had this power. Until I became president. You know, black guys, talking black guys. I'm talking to a black guy the other day, and he told me he was Trump tight on those biatches at the family get-together. He said his team was down by 80 points, and he had wheels. He said he took almost every book. You know how many books there are in spades? 13. 13. This guy, you know how many books he got? 12. 12. Guess who got the other book? His partner. All because he was Trump tight. When you have 13 spades, you can't lose because you always have the highest spade. You don't have to wait to cut because you already have spades. You called it out, said you were Trump tight, you should have threw it in. You don't have a chance when anybody's Trump tight. Nobody's more Trump tight than Trump. My son is learning, but he's nowhere near me. He's like Gohan, and I'm like Goku. He was projected to be more powerful than me, but he's not. And I'm more powerful than my father ever was. My father is like Bardock. Okay, he was oppressed by Frieza, a.k.a. the IRS. And I've beaten Frieza. Also beaten Cell. Those are the Mexicans. And if I get a third time, it'd be like I saved the multiverse. I already have blonde hair because I was born in Super Saiyan mode. I'm surprised my father didn't try to eliminate me. Probably did, but I was too strong. I never had a neck. Whenever I fell from high places, I was unaffected. Maybe I might have hit my head 1 or 2 times. My hands and feet are extremely small. Maybe they stopped growing because my brain was growing exponentially. You know, when I was a kid, so fucking old, I remember Albert Einstein's last days, and I beat him in a game of chess, and he said, this guy's gonna be somebody special. I didn't think so. I thought I was just the average rich kid. But then I went to school, and I was ahead of everybody else. I was even smarter than my teachers. It was crazy. I've been educated by the smartest people. And some of them were black. Some even Mexican. This is why I have nothing against the Mexicans. Everybody's like, why are you putting the Mexicans out? Because they shouldn't be here. Okay? They shouldn't be here. You can sneak your way into a country and stay. What about white people? They came before sneaking into the country was a crime. So I think they're exempt. Not saying it's right, but this is why white people don't get the IRS. This is why I eliminated them. Obamacare's next. Bet your ass on that. He ain't finna get rid of Obamacare. He be making me mad. Yep. Nobody knows Epstein's files better than me. I know Epstein's files. I've downloaded so many Epstein files. I haven't been looking at them because I know what's on the files. Only reason I was on Epstein's Island is because my plane crashed. I swam ashore because I'm in great shape. Why are you in swim trunks? As the plane was going down, I didn't want to swim in my suit. I put on my swim trunks. And my toupee held up. The water was violent. Nobody ever asked me, why didn't you die? When I got to the shore, I noticed Melania was not with me. So I had to go back for Melania. It was like, I can't believe you can't swim and you're white. This is why I didn't marry Michelle Obama. No offense, but I'm pretty sure she can't swim. Black people say it themselves all the time. They're not very good swimmers. How? Melania. That's how you say my wife's name. He don't even know this bitch name. How in marriage you don't know my name? I call you whatever I want because I pay the bills. When I said, and I handed, remember we were in the store, Melania, and I handed the store guy my card? Remember, my card was so fresh and so clean that he got his fingerprints on my card and owed me an apology, Melania. Remember that? Remember I said I'm Donald J. Trump, don't worry about it, get yourself a nice tip, Melania. Do you remember when I said that? He didn't give a damn that I was pronouncing your name wrong, and neither did you. Why do you care, Melania? She don't even say nothing no more. She like this nigga. Other Russians like, why you not say her name right? She's like, he's stupid American. Oh, he American. We thought he Jewish. If he was Jewish, this motherfucker would know how to say my name. He does not know how to say anything in Russia but Russia. He don't even drive like a man in Russia. Oh, he's on the right side of the road. The road is road in Russia. You ever be in a car with a Russian bitch breaking laws? She don't give a shit. You be driving on the wrong side of the street like, yeah, swerving and shit. You like, let me quit scaring you. I'm not scared. In Russia, road is road. I don't know why Americans think they go to a certain side of the road. It doesn't make sense to me. Do you go on east side or west side of the road? East side and west side of road change when direction change from north to south. So how you know? If you headed south one way, how you know you headed south? In America, you drive your bitch ass on the right side of the road. Look, Donka, ain't nobody gonna argue with you about this. Get your ass to the right side. But what about the traffic coming towards you? Think about it. If they go to the right, what does that make us? Going down the same street. Out each other's motherfucking way. Oh, so what you do if one way? Whoever has the bigger car or the raggedier car or the rent a car, them three got the right of way. You know what I mean? Or whoever's the furthest down the one way. That's why you gotta punch it down that motherfucker, and then you gotta start slowing down at the end. So if anybody else pull up, you be like, Come on, man. It's not conducive for me to back all the way up. You can't drive in reverse. I need you to go 40 feet, buddy. Other than you need me to go 700 feet that way, let's see here till the cops come. They will move. They have shit to do. Especially when you black. Oh, man, all you got to tell them is I'm black. I ain't got no job. And get back in the car. It don't matter if you late for work. Just say, I'm black. I ain't got no job. We can wait. I bet you they back up. That's the one thing about being black. I can always bluff my way into, I ain't got no job. I ain't got no, listen, it'd been motherfuckers like, nigga, we can run that fade. What? Bro, you will get beat up at your job in Walmart. I don't have no job. Come on, let's do this. They walk away then. I know, nigga. Keep your job or get stumped out. Them your two choices. I know what I would choose. So I'm gonna just use that to my advantage, you old bitch ass nigga. Yeah, you encounter stink meter today. I'll slap your dumb ass. Weak ass nigga. And I'll be telling the other staff that work there like, dude, a weak ass nigga. Gonna follow me around. Get your bitch ass out of here. I ain't got no job. I'm a business owner. You right. But that's my favorite thing to put in the I ain't got no job. Don't no nigga with a job want to fight with a nigga with no job. Nigga with that job, his muscles and shit, his back and shit is sore. Nigga with no job, I've been sitting around fucking bitches. Nigga, I've been sleeping all day. You want to fight? Listen, when you go to fight the nigga with no job, he be over there like Goku. You know how Goku be before you start fighting? How he be jumping up and down on one foot? Stretching this shit. Yeah. Vegeta be like, who going first? He be like, since you got a job at Capsule Corp building shit, I ain't got no job. Nigga, ain't you supposed to be a farmer? Nigga, what the fuck I grow? He was like, you right, you ain't grew a motherfucking thing. You grew some weed. He said, that was Gohan growing the weed. Gohan the Piccolo. I just took credit for it. Nigga, the tractor been out of gas since motherfucking season 1. Nigga, I ain't fucking use that tractor. Nigga, I can fly, nigga. I only carry the tractor because when I start flying, Chi-Chi be like, where you going? So I be like, I'm just going. You know what I mean? We trying to go buy me some coochie. I'm trying to make another Gohan. These bitches ain't strong to breathe with. Tired of this bitch. Shh, she coming. Shut the fuck up, Vegeta. She coming. Say something. Say something. I want ultra instinct on your bitch ass. Try me. Vegeta be like. Hi, Bulma. Hi, Vegeta. You like, oh, you want to play like that? Okay. I'm going to say hi to Chi-Chi, Vegeta. I got something for you. Wait till I see Bulma. I already touched her pussy. You wasn't here for that. That was back in the Z days. You came at the end of the Z era and shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You what? Slut ass bitch. You went right home. Why ain't tell me Goku touch your pussy before me, bitch? Goku fucked before you. Damn! Sick a couple seconds to this nigga. She was like, but you fucked me in my ass first. You know, Goku wasn't with that shit. He was just, I mean, he was into it, but not with me and shit. And chill out, boo. Goku could never eat coochie like you could. Even when he had his tail. And what the fuck happened to Vegeta tail? It just disappeared. Can y'all explain that? Did he piss Bulma off? Did she cut that motherfucker off? Foul. Fuck you. You stupid bitch. You cut my tail. You stupid fucking monkey. You forgot about our anniversary. See, that would make sense. She got you there, Vegeta. And I'm right here, me and Lord Beers, to make sure you can't run the fade with her. Yeah, it's fucked up. I told them I didn't want to be part of this shit. But they was like, you want to fight? I was like, it's a fight? Yeah, tag along. So I'm here. In case you want somebody to fight with. We can run the fade real quick. You can still fight without that tail, nigga? I can ride him, slap you. I don't give a fuck. Your slaps don't hurt. You slapped a lot of niggas. Dragon Ball Z, from my perspective, nigga, that's what's happening. In they motherfucking universe, nigga. And they try to act like Goku ain't fucking Chi-Chi. Piccolo. That what y'all missed. Piccolo been stretching long dick in Chi-Chi. How you think he became Gohan's stepdaddy? She was like, nigga, no more pussy until you be a stepdaddy. You can step about this pussy. He was like, man, what a nigga real daddy? Shit. I'm a green alien slug demon monster, bitch. Damn. And if your demon monster slug ass wants some more coochie, you gonna... Bitch, I don't even eat. All right, man, I'm leaving, bitch. He was like, bitch, you cut the water off? She was like, yeah, I cut the water off. I don't play that shit. Nigga, I'm Asian. Look. You gonna be a stepdaddy to this nigga or what? Goku dead. Again. So go on out there, buddy. Only thing that changed in their conversation was Goku dead to Goku dead again. Piccolo been hitting them draws. What if we find out, right, that Gotenks is really Piccolo's son? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. That would hurt Dragon Ball Z fans' heart. Like, no! Yeah, giving that coochie up to the bald head nigga with antlers. That's Piccolo ain't learned no new attacks. He been using that special beam cannon on motherfucking Goku wife. And now this nigga has become... This nigga on par with the gods. Piccolo. When Goku find this shit out, your ass is gonna be banished. You might as well get ready to pop one of them eggs out that your daddy popped out. You might as well go put it up. Go put it up because he gonna vaporize you. You wanna be able to come back and shit. You're not coming back though. I assure you. Cause he finna get rid of your ass, Piccolo. And nobody likes you, Piccolo. It's never been a Namekian that like you. Nail gave you his power because he was dying. And he'd rather be dead and inside of you than Frieza inside of him. And I don't think Frieza was who he was worried about. I think he was worried about Zarbon. If an alien come out and it's another big-ass gay alien, tell me, oh, well, I want to see what these Earth boys do. Yeah, I'm not going to just give up. But when I see we lost, shot to the head, bam. Ain't no way. Nope. Because every real Dragon Ball Z fan know what happened to Vegeta when he ran up on the gay guy. He raped him. That's what happened. Zarbon was on some prison rapist shit. First he showed up looking like a young trainee. And then Vegeta got to whooping his ass like I told y'all. I beat your little gay ass up. This nigga Zarbon was like, that shit turned me on. You know that? Boy, that ass look nice. And them blue ones you got on right there. Them blue leggings. No, I'm about to fuck the shit out of you, Vegeta. You know that? Vegeta was like, no the fuck you not. This is my new power. Zarbon was like, okay. Ah! He was like, what the fuck is that? Zarbon was like, time to lay the dick, bitch. Come here. He was like, wait a minute, you a trainee. Boop, pop, boop, pop, pop, boom. Boop, pop, boop, pop, pop, boom. He whooped his ass so bad, they cut the scene. I'm gonna tell you what happened when they cut the scene. He cut into Vegeta booty. That's why Vegeta couldn't stand up after the fight. That nigga Zarbon is there for the Diddy party. He's not here for nothing else. Okay? Just telling you what happened. That nigga needed sense of being had to come back. I'm just saying. Zarbon, you know what Zarbon did to him? And you know what the Ginyu Force is on? All them niggas was gay. They was like the Ginyu Force. Goku was like, yep, I'm gonna beat you little gay ass niggas up real quick. Captain Ginyu activated his special powers by doing gay poses. He the only nigga can swap bodies with you when he twerking. You better not touch him when he start twerking. You bitch better quit getting BBLs. So Captain Ginyu come steal your body. Yeah, bitch, you thick. That's how I always wanted to be. You like, nigga, you better get up out my face. Wait a minute, nigga, is that me? Yeah, bitch, I already did the switch. You better give me back my body. You can calm your big ugly. Look, it's a monster. It's a monster. Keeping his ass. Goku, help. Bow. Goku don't be doing no talking when he show up. That nigga show up mugging and looking at targets like who I'm hitting first. Okay, you. I'm hitting you. Bow! Damn, I lied to myself. I hit dog first. What's up? What you want to do? Goku gonna show up busting niggas in they shit. I ain't gonna lie though. He showed up to Majin Buu and Majin Buu was hitting niggas in they shit. He didn't play no fucking games. And why all of y'all motherfucking evil deities resemble black people? Everybody evil is black in Dragon Ball Z. It's racist as fuck. Frieza black. Motherfucking. Yeah, all the black people evil except Mr. Popo. And Mr. Popo very well could be evil. The devil fell somewhere in between heavens and earth. Where did he land? Nobody knows shit about Mr. Popo. It's all assumption. I'm gonna tell you who Popo is. Lucifer, motherfucker. Why you think he beat Vegeta up so fast? Even though it's not canon, I'm just saying. And can't nobody explain to me what Mr. Popo was doing here with these ashy ass hands. Who the fuck is dog? Was having soap. This the only live I'm doing today anyway, so. Yeah. Yeah, I stay telling stories. It's entertaining. Some of them real, some of them fake. I ain't gonna sit here like these rappers, like everything I said was real, nigga. I sell kilos of dope. I'm in a war with these niggas right now. They coming true, nigga. Shit real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I ain't gonna sit here deny to you or lie to you at all. I officially been banned from the church today. Today was the official banishment. I'm banished because I punched a motherfucker 2 weeks ago. They banned me for not apologizing. And this motherfucker been starting and ticking at this fight. And I actually told the preacher, like, dog, get this nigga, bro. Trying my best to be patient with him, man. I only got so much patience. I'm not Jesus. And the day that nigga walked up on me, I stepped back. I said, bro. I said, hey, man, get the fuck out of my face. He said, fuck you, nigga. What you gonna do about it? So I stepped back. I said, hey, man, don't walk up on me no more, bro. That nigga walked up on me, so I hit his ass. Bop. And now I'm wrong because niggas threatened me. His argument is, dude wasn't gonna punch you. Yes, he was. He was gonna punch me if I let him think he could get away with it. Why else would he be walking up on me? Why else would he be talking to me like I'm his kid? He escalating the situation every time. Since he escalating the situation, I'm gonna just stop. I try to tell you, you the administrator and the preacher, but you don't want to stop it. You keep saying I'm tripping. I don't know what the fuck they saying to me. You keep saying they not saying this shit to me. You keep saying I'm blowing it out of proportion. And it led to me punching his ass. The nigga even walked up and tried to apologize while I was talking to the preacher. I told him, man, get your bitch ass away from me. You just got me banned. You and the rest of these old ass niggas in here playing like y'all fucking tough. And I ain't did shit to you. Oh, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Pastor, I walked up on him. I started it. I said, dude is telling you he started it, and I'm still banned. Because I won't apologize. Nigga, I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing for standing up for myself. And let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I understand y'all think black guys ain't got certain rights, but let me tell you something. I got the right to defend myself in church. I got the right to defend myself in jail. I got the right to defend myself on the street. At no motherfucking point in time, I'm gonna let somebody take fucking advantage of me. I defended myself in prison when I was 11, nigga. That's the time adults should be defending me. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna stop defending myself because I'm at a church, nigga. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let my guard down or let a motherfucker advance on me like they gonna do something to me. You walk up on me, I'm punching you. And you can't get mad at nobody for you walked up on them twice and they punched you. Come on, man. That's like you pulling out a knife on a nigga who just got out of jail for 25 years. How you think that's gonna end for you? So when he take that knife and shove it up your ass, is he wrong? Just like these little punks on the street always act like they got a fucking gun when it's really a cell phone. Now when somebody open fire on his ass, they ain't wrong. You in a whole confrontation with these motherfuckers arguing back and forth, steady reaching down your motherfucking pants. You gonna fuck around and get shot. Perception is everything. And it can get you shot or punched. The fuck? I don't give no fuck who you is. Don't walk up on me, I'ma punch you. Step back one time. After that, I'ma level your ass. Don't walk up on me, nigga. I like to fight anyway. God taught me to fight to be able to defend myself, not to attack people. So I can't wait for a chance to defend myself. Make no motherfucking mistake about it. I be fucking waiting. Every motherfucking day I be waiting. I be sitting there like that motherfucking tiger that was on the speaker. Cat Williams was talking about. He was laying on the speaker. It looked like a rock. He was like, nigga, this ain't even no real rock, nigga. I don't even know if I'm a tiger. And then somebody walked in the cage and he stood up like, oh yeah, bitch, this is not a drill. That's me. Oh shit, bitch. This is not a drill. So I'm banned, even though it's a bunch of witnesses saying the dude started it. And I'm always starting shit when one of them old niggas do this shit to me, like my Chevy 20 van. One of them old ass niggas back into the van I was living in and fled. Don't say I didn't come out. Nigga, I did come out. Nigga, you pulled off on me. And I tried to chase your bitch ass down and couldn't find you, bro. So you gonna say you ain't hit my van again in my motherfucking face? Tell me you ain't hit my motherfucking house that I done rebuilt this motor. Just say it. He was like, man, I hit your bow when I hit his ass. I hit that motherfucker so hard, I knocked that motherfucker up like 3 motherfucking cement steps. And he rolled. By the time he was done rolling, I was picking his ass up. Like, bitch ass nigga. I set him back on his feet. I said, you ain't do what? You ain't hit that van with that truck. You sure? He was like, man, I might have hit the van with the bow. I hit his ass again. That motherfucker fell on the steps because he was in the middle of the walkway. He went all the way to the steps and fell in the middle of them. Everybody like, stop punching him. I'm like, no, fuck that shit. He ain't did nothing. I'm just beating him up. So he stood up and he did like this, like he had a gun. So I hit him again. Bop, 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 bop. Pull it out, bitch. Pull it out. You got me fucked up. Pull it out. Because you just hit my shit. I'm sorry, man. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. Listen, bro. You don't have my motherfucking money on the first for hitting my shit. You can never come back down here to this motherfucking part of town, my nigga. Because wherever I see you, I'm gonna break my foot so far off in your motherfucking ass, nigga. When you burp, the smoke gonna be in a Nike sign. I'm not playing with you. I'm gonna fuck you up, nigga. I don't care about that gun. And if I see you and you reach for that gun, you gonna end up like everybody else that reach for a gun. I'm gonna put your ass in a wheelchair and I'm gonna come back and finish the job, bitch ass nigga. I'm not gonna play with you. This ain't a fucking game, nigga. You just hit my shit and then pull it off. And then try to make it seem like I did something to you. My van was parked. I was in the back laying in the bed, nigga. Fuck you mean I wasn't in the truck, nigga? Oh man, you just didn't want to take responsibility for what the fuck you did, nigga. Fuck you talking about square at bow when I hit him again, bitch ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga. Fuck you talking about, bitch. I showed up and punched his ass all around the property. He got me fucked up, nigga. Don't hit my shit and pull off. This shit ain't sweet. And I kept seeing him backing up all funny. And I was like, dog, you got big ass bifocals. And you trying to act like you don't see shit. I don't play that baby boomer shit. You can say you didn't know. You can say you didn't see it. When you back into this motherfucker, I'm punching you, Jack. I'm punching the shit out of you. Don't even try me. I'm not one of your motherfucking kids, nigga. And I don't play with nobody else's kids. Matter of fact, I really don't play with boomers because they abused me when I was a shorty. They was always taking off on me. So I'm going to take right off on your bitch ass. He was like, all right. I said, okay. I said, you know what? You think I'm playing? I looked in his car. It was still in reverse. I said, just take your foot off the brake. I walked around to the front of the car by his window. I was like, take your foot off that brake, nigga. You think I'm playing with you? Square ass nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'll fuck you up. Dog pissed me off. They talking about I broke his jaw. Why he ain't say nothing then? Because he was high on crack. That's why he ain't say nothing. He got his jaw broken, didn't even feel it. Fuck out of here. They said, man, you was punching him hard. That's how I punch people. This ain't Street Fighter, motherfucker. I don't have a soft punch, a medium punch, and a heavy punch. Hell no. Ain't no light, medium, and heavy punches around this bitch, nigga. Set a 3-button command. And when it is a 3-button command, nigga, just like when I play with Chung Lee or motherfucking Akuma, I'm mashing the heavies on your ass. Fuck you. Every hit. I'm not playing with you. I do the same with Fei Long. I had a nice ass Chevy 20 van. My van was so nice I couldn't even leave it. Every time I left it, somebody in the neighborhood broke in it or did something to it. It was just too fucking pretty. I left it parked too long. Motherfucker let the air out my tire. And I know because I put air in the tire and dunked the motherfucker. No hose. Then I checked the valve stem. No hose. I said, motherfucker just let the air out my motherfucking van. Mad because I locked the doors and they couldn't get in it. Nigga asked for me to sleep in, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I got a bed with a rebuilt motor, nigga. That's why I don't want no more vans, man. All they do is attract haters and police. The police used to stalk my van, too. The female cops want to take pictures with it. They want to talk to me about it. They want to plan road trips with me. The male cops trying to take me to jail. Well, you're in a van with tinted windows. Not bothering you. You know what? Fine. Violate my 4th Amendment twice. You have no reason to stop me. So therefore, you don't have probable cause issued upon by a judge. Also, you're getting ready to deprive me of liberty. It's cool. It's cool. You depriving my freedom. Got you on two charges. Take it. Take it. Take it. Boy, you didn't say you was gonna take it. I want you to stick to your word. Because I'm gonna stick to my word. Because the UCC got motherfucking chapter 42, section 1987, 86, 86, 87, and 89. I'm going to sue you on those 3 grounds. You can't sue me. Yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. You think I can't sue you because you're a cop? Misconception here. Once you violate my first 10 constitutional rights, which are my Bill amendments, any constitutional right, not just the Bill of Rights, but you're so deep, you're in the Bill of Rights territory. You lose all prosecutorial immunity. Yeah, this America, we murder diplomats for this shit. But you take it. Take it. We gonna see who the judge is on their side. Because I'm bringing up a civil rights lawsuit, and I'm gonna sue you in your personal capacity. I'm gonna sue your employer. I'm gonna sue their employer. And the attorney general. Because it's their job to monitor this shit. And the state of Wisconsin. And then we're gonna see if shit rolls downhill. Take it. I promise you, the tow truck pulled up, he flagged him off. I said, oh, okay, that's what I thought. He was the last cop to try to take my motherfucking van. The other cop came and was on some bullshit, tried to connect me to a domestic violence. I told him the same thing. That motherfucker ended up giving me some money. And he was lying. Everybody was outside. He was like, the people don't want you parked here. Everybody was like, who don't want them parked here? We prefer for that nigga to be parked right here. We like when dog park right here. And if motherfucker need a ride to the store, he right there. He take us to get groceries and everything. Dude is a part of this neighborhood. Fuck you mean he gotta move? You should move. Because you just patrolling. You going home at the end of the night. That motherfucker gave me some gas money and was like, you're free to come back whenever you want. I'm not coming back so you pigs can stare at my van, try to figure out how to get me because the bitch is down at the district going. Fuck you, faggot. I ain't even touched none of them police-ass bitches. And the police-ass bitches probably don't want to fuck with me because they probably trying to keep me safe in their mind. But bitch, I'm eligible to get my gun rights back. So run that cat. And watch I show your partner he ain't never been shit but a bitch with a control issue. These are all facts. Because the last time the police put down the motherfucking gun and tried to fight with me, got his motherfucking ass beat. And I got charged. I got a resisting and obstruction drop down to disorderly conduct. And I put my hands on the police, nigga. And got away with it. And the supervisor tried to charge me. And I was finna sue the supervisor, nigga. Bitch, you was on shift. You know what I'm finna sue her for? I'm finna get that bitch charged. If you want to get anybody charged, let me tell you a secret. All you gotta do is report their crime to the district attorney. And also, let the district attorney know what suits they violated. What did the supervisor violate by letting the police fight with me? Bitch, that is criminal negligence. And it's a felony because you directly sat back and watched. Now, as a supervisor, you get a felony. I mean, as a coworker, you would get a misdemeanor if you didn't participate by just watching. Yeah. You don't play that shit. I'm gonna sue me a motherfucker. Not only am I suing a motherfucker, I'm trying to get a motherfucker charged. Don't play with dude. He moves like a Jew. Don't play with me. Because you gon' see that the books they wrote should have never been seen by me. I'm gonna show you motherfuckers. I'll be waiting. I'm gonna sue the shit out of their ass. I don't care if it take me till I'm 80. It's gonna be my last move on this motherfucker. You ready to sue the fuck out of them. They just getting ready to get me rich, how they got these white dudes on the internet rich. I'm gonna be talking the same shit they talking, watch. I just sued you guys for over $2 million. Is this what you wanna do again? Okay, fine, motherfucker. I don't keep my ID with me. And I tell them I don't have to identify unless you can reasonably articulate a crime. And guess what? Still ain't gotta give you my name. Because I know the law. I don't have to give you my name when you take me in custody. You have means to identify me. One, because I'm a felon. Once I fingerprint, cool. Refusal to give a name or ID is not a crime. I know because when I beat up the police, that's what I was charged with. And they was like, my lawyer, my public defender was like, oh my God, this is not even a crime. This isn't a crime. You guys don't even have a statute for it. Why is he still in jail? I said, because the police put their hands on me. And I got a medical report behind it. And I'm getting ready to get a Jew behind it. That's all I said. The stenographer stopped typing. She was like, I said, oh yeah, you can punch that in. The judge was like, stop waving your hands. I said, if y'all beat me up in this court, I'ma sue you. Hip hop, hooray. Ooh. I ain't playing with you. So you and that motherfucker calm down, because he gonna lose prosecutorial immunity, and you a nigga, they definitely gonna drag your ass. You need to sit back. So this is what you gonna do, Commissioner Gordon? I mean, Commissioner Barry? I don't have no quarrels with you, bro. But if you pass this case over, it's a chance, because I'm learning a lot about civil law, that I could be back. I'm not worried about you coming back. I'm just gonna bind you over to the state. I said, okay. Bind me over to the state on what charges? Because you're supposed to tell me what charges I'm charged with. And you don't have a charge. Battery to an officer. I'm upgrading myself. Okay. Battery to an officer. And I'm the one with the medical report. Okay. I hope your officer went and got a medical report that night, because I went and got a medical report. This is domestic violence. I said, and that's a misdemeanor that bans you from carrying a gun or being law enforcement. If you let it happen, you're technically party to a crime under the state abuse statute of prisoners or inmates and patients. And I got a mental disability. I'm technically a patient of the state. So that motherfucker gave me 2 more court dates. Soon as I went to the court, nigga, they was talking about a plea deal. Nigga, they let me out on bail. I ain't never make bail before then. They let me out on my own time. I got more felonies than T.I. 7-time felon, what I care about. Nigga, I'm on felon number 12, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? They let me out on my own reconnaissance. And I was like, yup, I got they ass. And my little brother fucked it up. All you had to say was he seen it. I don't know. I coached him for 3 weeks on what to say. First thing he said was, I don't know. I said, okay. You just want to hate on me getting that motherfucking money. And fucked up part is, I've never had money in my life up until that point where he didn't get a piece of. I was like, yep, I'm through fucking with you. I know just how to treat you from now on. Brother or not. You fucking crab in a fucking barrel ass nigga. That was our ticket out the ghetto. And now I ain't got no witnesses, because you was my witness. Damn. I'm gonna tell you what's fucked up. The nigga turned around and went to jail maybe 2 months later. Ain't gonna ask me 2 months after that. So this is like 4 months after the fact. I'll never forget. This nigga gonna ask me, man, what you got on my lawyer? Shit. What you ever have on my lawyer? Shit. Okay. Yeah. And I would have been able to just buy you a lawyer if you wouldn't have told the police you didn't see shit. No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. He was like, man, what you got on my lawyer? And I was like, I didn't see it. He was like, what? He was like, what you got on my lawyer? I was like, I didn't see it. He said, what? Man, what you seeing it got to do with you getting me a lawyer? I said, that's what you told my private investigator. And that's what my lawyer money is. Also, oh man, you still on that? I said, also, nigga, what you want me to do? Where was your lawyer money when I was going to jail? Did you even have $10 to put on my books? Man, I said, man. So let me get this straight. You want me to put money on your books and pay for a lawyer while you in jail for doing some shit that you already admitted that you did? You're not finna beat this case. You done already told on yourself. How do I get my statement retracted? Tell them you a fucking schizophrenic. That's what you need to tell them. And tell them you on fucking medication. That's what you need to tell them. And you need to take your ass to the law library, nigga. I'll talk to you in a few weeks. I don't want to talk to you till the end. Because this is a fucked up situation, bro. And I'm already not fucking with you like that. Don't think that jail gonna make me be like, oh, yeah, Tyler. No, nigga, I don't care you drowning, nigga. Y'all don't give a fuck when I was drowning, nigga. Good luck. Good luck. Motherfucker, when I was drowning, it was motherfucking crocodiles, motherfucking alligators, motherfucking piranhas in this water. It's all kind of shit in that water, boy. Wait till you meet the Kraken. Shit. And you gonna see. Yo, big bro is the motherfucking GOAT, nigga. I'm the motherfucker. I'm Superman. You gonna see it. You gonna see I'm real life fucking Superman. Now you finna go through all this shit that I went through. Go through it without a mental breakdown. Go through it without a suicide attempt, nigga. Go through it. Go through it when they only sentence you to 8 months to begin with, nigga. And you end up there for 3 motherfucking half years, nigga. Try it. Try it, nigga. And try after that spending the next, I don't know, couple of years in the system, my nigga. Try being in the system, motherfucker, for 10 years straight. Then we could talk about it. Being in the system 10 years straight, going back and forth to jail, and every time you try to come up, it's a family member holding you back. They don't want to participate. Everybody else you see coming up got family members participating. This is how corporations have started. But they don't want to do that. They want to talk shit with the people in the neighborhood and gossip about motherfuckers and steal. Now, I had a fucked up upbringing. My upbringing was so fucked up, I didn't realize how fucked up it was. Even after I became an understudy psychiatrist, till I started analyzing my motherfucking life. Like, damn, nigga. Holy shit. We all have a tendency to tune out pain, especially when it's brought to us by ones that we trusted to nurture us, and then they turn around and use their nurturing position as a position to be a predator and victimize you. I'm tired of being victimized, and every time I stand up for myself, I'm banned, jailed, put in a hole. I don't do nothing to be fucked with. It's kind of what make people fuck with me. The fact I ain't fucking with nobody. He must be scary. He ain't talking to us. I'm not talking to y'all because you motherfuckers are stupid. Your intelligence is too motherfucking low for me to be interacting with. I hate when niggas get offended and try to ask me, why you not talking to us? Because I don't want to talk about rims. I don't want to talk about shoes. I don't want to talk about rappers. I don't want to talk about movies. I really don't want to talk about cars with people the way they want to talk about cars. You just want to talk about like a 300C. I'm more interested in which Hemi is in that bitch. Is it the 6.1 or is it the 5.7? That's the shit I'm interested in, not just the average. So I just don't talk, my nigga. I'm just present out here. You know what I mean? Is that an issue? I'm not judging you or nothing. But I done talked about all the 300Cs I can talk about, my nigga. You ain't talked about all of them, even the one with the Bentley grill. We talked about it. We even talked about the 300C Magnum, nigga. That's a nigga in Milwaukee with one. Dog live in between Silver Spring and motherfucking Villard. In between Silver Spring and Villard. On that little back street right there, bro. All you gotta do is go. You see what I'm talking about? When you leave that gas station, just make a left, bro. When you bring that left and you come out that gas station and go down that street, you'll see it. I seen it. I was like, this nigga snap. He put a Chrysler 300 grill on the front of his Magnum. But when I looked it up, that's a 300 Magnum and everything checks out, my nigga. Yeah. So, dog got a 300 Magnum, apparently. Apparently, Dodge built the car that I was secretly planning to build to shit on everybody on the internet. But it's too late. It's already been built. Anything you want to build, it's already been built. Don't even... Ain't shit left to build. White people make sure they get all the slots first. Anything you want to look up on the internet, it was some white dude who did that shit 8 years before you. I promise you that. Even the shit that Whistling Diesel is doing, I bet you we can look up a YouTuber that came before him was doing the same shit. You can look, I stopped. I was doing a stunt one day. I broke my clavicle bone when I hit the tree. Also, my dog fell out the tree right before I impacted the tree. I promised myself I'll never tear up another car. Spot's gone, man. Anything you think you doing new on what's the new GoPro? We on like the 18 now. Anything you doing new on a GoPro 20, it was some white dude doing it on a GoPro 3. I promise you that. It ain't nothing you can't look up that you think white people do that you be like, that's white people shit, that they ain't put on a GoPro. You want to see skydiving? They got that. You want to see air gliding? They got that. You want to see wingsuit flying? They got that. White people with GoPros, to me, have made TV fucking obsolete. Listen, I watched a white dude jump from a satellite. That nigga was like 40 feet from the moon. This nigga looked at the moon and jumped. He was so fucking high up. This nigga was in an astronaut suit. Now, ain't no money to fix the education system in this country. That's too much. Ain't no money to build houses for the homeless. But NASA and Red Bull came up with the money for some random white guy that nobody knows his name. You look up the stunt and it says his name. To jump from fucking outer space to Earth. They didn't even know if he was gonna live. He didn't know if he was gonna live. He was on some white shit. He was like, hold my beer. I don't give a fuck if I live. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. Hold on. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because this might be my last day on Earth. I'm gonna buy some pussy. I'm gonna drink some beer. And I'm gonna toot some fucking coke. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because it ain't gonna be no drug test if I splatter. And they gonna lie and say it was my fault anyway. So I might as well try this shit. I could burn up on re-entry. And I'm white. My skin burns really fast. I don't think I should be that close to the fucking sun as a white person. Earth is too close to the sun for white people without sunblock. So, nigga, I know. The moon. Well, maybe the moon is a little bit further back. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe the moon sits like right here and Earth is like right here. Maybe it's not like right here. It can't be right here in front of the sun. But if it's anywhere on the side, nigga, you didn't do yourself no good. You still gonna get sunburned. I'm just saying, I don't know how sunburn work because I'm black. So, I really don't know. I just know it turned white people this color. You ever see a white kid ignore a sunblock warning? Holy shit. Them motherfuckers come in the house looking like the red tamale devil on the motherfucking candy. Or they wake up in the middle of the night like, ah! You like, holy shit, they still on the white kid. I knew they was, you know when you black. I knew they was gonna do this shit. Black them like, I told you. They always stealing white kids. Y'all gotta watch white people. Y'all creepy. Where the fuck is my kids? Make sure it's not one of my kids they stealing. You come on the light and Superman done vaporized this little motherfucker. That's what it looked like. Like Superman from Super Friends too. See, go, 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 go. Like, holy shit, every part of his body is red. They be like, come on, walk this way, Timmy. You be like, I don't think Timmy can walk. I don't think Timmy can walk. Timmy be like, I can't touch it. And it's always some dumbass white person. Like, I never seen this before. It touches him and shit. That part of his skin turns back white and it sizzles back red. Burn a white dude's hand, just touching him. Burn his finger, just touching him. White dude be like, holy shit, that's hot. The fuck, man? Did you not wear sunblock, bro? White people be secretly blaming you. You the black person is there. Like, Ashley, I told you not to invite me. Somehow, I'm still the bad guy. I didn't do that. Why I gotta whisper like a white person? Why we do so much goddamn whisper? They would whisper like a motherfucker. I can hear. Fuck you to my bitch. It's too much goddamn whisper. Fuck this shit. It ain't my fault. It ain't my motherfucking fault. It's my fault. God made me with sunblock. So I guess the Africans should be more at fault than me then. They got better sunblock. That's how I found out they wasn't black. Nigga. She was like, Africans aren't black. No. What are they then? African. Then what are black people? Black. Then what color is Africans? Purple. You're racist. They're racist. They do not like niggas. And niggas do not like them. I am one of those niggas. I am niggas. I am niggas. They do not like me. I am niggas. They do not like niggas. I am niggas. You tell those niggas, I don't give a fuck. You tell those niggas, kiss Mars. Let me tell those niggas. You tell those niggas, go find a dick to suck. Kiss Mars. Bitch ass niggas. All those niggas. But me, I am niggas. Do you understand? Because I am niggas, I addressed everyone as niggas. And everyone addressed me as nigga. But they want to be called by individual race. So due to that, I said, fuck those niggas. If my race doesn't have a name, neither does your race. We are all human. Nigga. Oh, you don't like the way I flipped that, do you? It's worth it. Oh, no. One thing I know. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I was never paying attention to what Missy Misdemeanor was saying. I got a short attention span, and her music is geared toward people with short attention spans. But I can't pay attention to the shit that people with short attention span, because I ain't got a short attention span. I don't have a regular attention span neither. It's like right in between. I got like 3/4 of an attention span. So I mean, I can't. I don't know what the fuck the bitch be saying, because she make music for people who have a quarter of an attention span. Bitch, I got 3/4. Yeah. I probably got a longer attention span than most people. It's just that shit don't interest me. Because my attention span is really long. I know it's going to be a tiresome endeavor just watching. So I'm not going to watch no 3-hour video on how bees make honey, because I really don't give a fuck. However, I will watch a 3-hour documentary on how to break down an LS engine and tips and tricks on putting it back together. I'll watch that. I'll fall asleep watching that, wake up and continue to watch that. Then I'll go watch it again in a review. Yeah. That's like books. Only books I could like read is Chilton manual straight. I can read a manual straight the fuck through. I'm a beast. But there's no reason to read a manual through. You just go find a chapter of your problem and then you bow. You got it. I mean. But outside of law, psychiatry, and mechanical engineering repair guys, I don't read shit no more. I read all this religious shit. I was like, man, this shit was a waste of fucking time. I read it. I don't feel no more holier. I done read more of the Bible than anybody in that church, and I still punched a nigga in the church. Because the Bible never said don't punch a nigga in the church. That's a rule that the other motherfuckers made up. Because they want to do what they want to do at the church and say what they want to say at the church and treat people how they want to treat them at the church. But I ain't one of them people, bro. So it's just good that I don't fucking... It's good that I'm permanently banned. But somebody else gonna walk up on me anyway, and I'm gonna punch his ass next. Looks like I'm gonna starve to 5 o'clock. Jamal, I don't build a house because you need land to build a house, motherfucker. I have no land. No land, no house. You can't just build a house somewhere and be like, this is my house. Stop reading children's books. I know you just learned to read, Jamal, and spell. You can spell really good, too. Actually, your phone can. But, you know, you pronounce the words really, really well. Yeah, Jamal, this ain't one of your kids' books that you was reading. One day, Bob was in town. He seen a nice place, but nothing was there. And everybody wondered what Bob seen in this place. Bob said, I'm gonna build a house. The name of this book, kids, is Bob Builds a House. You be like, oh my God, that was the most useless monologue ever. They're like, nigga, you want to go to the office? I'm just saying, the book say, building a house of Bob. Then they told us a piece of the book that you're gonna read anyway. That's in the book somewhere. In elementary, I used to just skip the monologue until I got the Goosebump books. I start reading those monologues, but the ones before that, bullshit, I don't want to read this dumbass shit. It's already in the book, nigga. Well, that's their way. Some people really like books. I know, right? And some people read books and it's like a movie in their mind. I'm not one of them people. So all I see is just words on the teleprompter. So with that being said, when they give me a sneak peek of what's going on, they just gave me some extra sentences that's already sentences in the book. You wasting paper at this point. But I guess, I mean, I hope everybody enjoyed the prologue. The name of the book is Bob Build a House. I guess he's gonna be building it on empty land, and everybody in town gonna think he crazy. But he gonna build a house, and it's gonna be fly in the end, ain't it? I guess I'll be quiet. But I'm not really paying attention to this book. I just, at the end of the book, I want to see Bob's house. And if I gotta go to the office, can I peek at Bob's house real quick? Because I didn't mean for this to turn to like an outburst or an argument. I'm just saying, it's stupid. If I'm a child who's expected to read this book, why do you expect me to read literature that's stupid? Supposed to give me something I'm interested in. And it ain't this. I tried reading X-Men, but that's when I realized I don't like none of them niggas. Fuck chapter Logan. Fuck chapter motherfucking Scott. Fuck Storm. I don't like none of them motherfuckers. Fuck them all. Ain't none of them interesting to me. I used to like Storm because she was black and all, but then I found out that Africans don't like niggas. And I had a sneaking suspicion that niggas and Africans was different. And bitch, you from Wakanda, so you not really African. You a nigga that live in Africa who should move because you oppress them people to get that land, just like the niggas in Somalia and Ethiopia. But you ain't about to say nothing about that. And then the bitch refused to return back to Wakanda. I wonder why. And that's the fucked up part. Bitch, you the queen of Wakanda. Why don't you go to fucking Wakanda and be the fucking queen? Why is Shuri doing your job? Bitch, she just gave your country to Namor. Where is this bitch? Goddamn. Halle Berry, y'all need to find Halle Berry. Right now, this bitch is chasing baby kidnappers down the motherfucking freeway in a minivan. a Chrysler minivan with a bad transmission, obviously, because it can't catch an old ass Ford 5.0 that done lost compression. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, I just know Holly Berry run around the movie like a white bitch. That's usually a white bitch thing. Oh my God, my baby's missing. How did they get my baby? They stole it. I was looking down at my phone for a second. It don't even be white bitches' fault. I'm gonna tell you it's a secret. All the predators be at the parks in the suburbs. So you better off taking your kids to the hood. I don't want my kids shot. I'd rather them shot than kidnapped by Diddy. And I think my sons would rather be shot than have to go to Diddy camp. I could ask them now that they grown. Would you rather be shot or go to Diddy camp? Because I know what I would have chose. And I know what your white kid's gonna choose as soon as you tell them. It's gonna be blonde hair flopping everywhere. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spend most of my days. And we pulling up at the crib, they're gonna be like, Sally's son was kidnapped. Your kids gonna be like, oh, too fucking bad. That's why we go to the hood, stupid fucks. We're sorry to hear that. You guys gonna keep the dog? Dog's cool. James. I just want to know what you're going to do with the puppy.
I'll be right back.
So, yeah. I'm sorry to tell you niggas born between 90 and 95, they should have never gave you niggas control over fashion. They just bypassed what motherfuckers born between 85 and 89 wanted. And now I'm tell you why that was fucked up. Because you niggas chose these tight ass motherfucking pants and trying to act like y'all didn't. Y'all chose these tight ass pants. It was y'all crying about wearing hoochie pants all the time. Low cut jean, pink hat wearing ass motherfucker you. And now, don't nobody got no fucking pockets. But you niggas feminine as shit. So you still want a big ass phone with no pockets. I'm not gonna wear a purse. If that was y'all plan all along. If my pocket's too small, I could wear a purse. That's why my mama got a purse, because her pocket's too small. Bitch ass nigga, I'm never gonna get a purse. It's not happening. I will custom stitch my own jeans before I get a purse. You know what's funny about this song? I'm trying to think of the artist that made it. It's a girl. What is her name? Paula Abdul. When I was a shorty, I had a crush on Paula Abdul. So you know it rubbed me the wrong way when dude in American Idol snitched on her. I was like, ain't that a bitch? I was on American Idol. No way I would have snitched. You love me. They'd have to disqualify me because I wouldn't have gave no fuck. I would have showed back up singing. I'd have fuck around not been at the next rehearsal. She'd have called me like, where the fuck are you? I'd have been like, bitch, I'm driving your Porsche. What? What's going on? What's up? I can't hear you over the supercharged. I mean the turbos. The turbo's loud as shit in this Porsche. Holy shit. Hold on, I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna pull over on the freeway. What's up, Paula, baby? Where you at? Oh, I'm in the Porsche. I just told you. I'm in a Porsche Carrera 911 Spider. I'm in a Porsche Carrera 918 GT Spider, the one you bought me. That one. I'm in that one. I'm in the red car. What's up? Ain't you supposed to be here singing? Singing? You know that money you gave me? I started a construction firm and shit. Yeah, I'm going right now to book a. Yeah, yep. I got $2 million worth of real estate to build. So I don't think that I'm gonna be in to blow no notes. I'm not even close. I mean, the show was in California. You know where I'm at? Oh, I ain't tell you. I ain't tell you where I was at. Where the fuck are you, bitch? I am in Illinois. Yeah, they got a sweet deal on land. Apparently. That bitch is like, your GPS say you in Montana. Yeah, I'm in Montana closing the deal about land in fucking Illinois. Also got some land in Iowa, some land in Kentucky. I got some land in Florida too. Florida got tax-free land. Did you know that? Motherfucker! Babe, quit yelling at me. But I want you to be America's next top idol. I did too and shit. And then I realized that even after I'm done with that shit, I'ma still be broke. So I decided to start making money off that card you gave me. I've been swiping the shit out of that card. You know what I mean? And I've been talking to a financial advisor, and I'm on my way to flipping your money. You know what I mean? Only took 5 mil. But I'm projected to make 15 before the end of this quarter. So I had your money back. That's the issue. I mean, oh look, man, your song on the radio. Motherfucking love me forever. Flying down the freeway. And the way they got me back to America's next idol, top idol. I'd have forgot the name of the show. They'd have been like, what happened to your American Idol judgeship? I'd have been like, what? American Idol, what happened to it? I don't know, shit. That was a TV show. Once you own it, I was on America's Next Top Idol chef. But I wasn't cooking. It was crazy. No, it says here you was on American Idol. Oh, American Idol. I remember that. I had to quit. And then when I quit, I met my wife. Yup. Greatest job I ever quit. That shit was hard. I was singing. They wouldn't give a nigga no water. Shit, they was serving a nigga biscuits on set. I thought this was Britain. I was like, damn, ain't no donuts? They was like, no, we got KFC biscuits. I was like, damn, what the water? They said, we ain't got no water. It's deter you from eating all the biscuits. I was like, damn. So I had to find the faucet and shit. Man, that's what I'm drinking out of. Yeah, dog had me fucked up. Apologize. For what, nigga? Defending myself? I will never apologize for punching the busters. The busters need to be punched. Huh? Oh, the nigga Charades had me playing Street Fighter last night. Right? The game's still on here, look. I beat it though. I beat Gil ass with a Kuma. It was Ryu and somebody was giving me the smoke though. Hugo. Ryu and Hugo. Damn, I'm quick. Holy fuck, I'm quick. My motherfucking skill has motherfucking went to the next level on this bitch ass Joy-Con. Holy shit. That's gotta be a glitch in the game. Ain't no way I'm activating that fast. Damn it. Ain't no way. I would have fought Sean over Yang. Yep, give me both my heads. What's happening, D Nice? Revisiting the old classic here. Yep, come on with it. Bitch! And that's proof I really play this shit. I didn't Google nothing. It just came back to me. Let me hit continue real quick so you can see what special this is if you're a third strike guy. Yeah, nigga. I remember the hidden special with the Kuma. Source! You would know it if you played Alpha, nigga. At Alpha, that's when he got the special. At the end of the Alpha 3 game. That's my shit. Wheel! It's not as dramatic as it used to be. I know you play the Japanese arcade version on PC. He do it, and it's just, if it touch you, it's just it's purple everywhere. Ooh! I used to use it when they used to be mobbing the Kuma ass out. Too many cross-ups. I done had some people put it on me. But I don't know what the fuck's going on this third strike. Maybe they edited the commands. But I usually don't throw go Hadokens in the air. I'm quick enough to do so, but I just don't remember to do the shit. So I don't give it no practice. But if I get a joystick, I'll sit here and practice. I mean, I'll practice this shit for the next 2 days. I won't even count how many y'all throw. No bullshit. How y'all think I always got fireballs coming across the screen? Because I practice the fireball command. It's either back, down, forward, any punch button, or forward, down, back, any punch button. Why is Akuma's fireball forward, down, back? Why was it changed from back, down, forward? Well,
You might think that Akuma is an offensive player because he has low stamina, but Akuma's whole offense is built around his defense.
You have no defense, you have no offense.
I got the concept because Chung Lee and Fei Long are of the same architecture type. This is why they so hard to understand too. I might be the only YouTuber that can decode them for y'all. It's a reason why they come with blistering fast moves like that. Because they don't have no stamina and they got to keep control of the fight. So your goal whenever you pick them is not to immediately jump in and do plenty damage. You start doing damage when a motherfucker start doing dumb shit. What's dumb shit? Anything you can block. That's dumb shit. Because you can reply to it. And they all got replies. An out of range reply with any of those characters can be a Hadoken. Now, Fei Long is kind of at a disadvantage because Rucka don't always get you there. What you need is the back, down, forward, up, kick. Makes them go, wow! That's how you get them to go across the screen like that. But anyway, you need that. We used to call it the flying scissors kick. Or the flying jack. Flying jack just sounded cool. And he kind of looks like a big ass firefighter jack. Now, why would a firefighter jack have a pole up here and down here? I don't know. Maybe lifting a building. I don't fucking know. But don't disrespect Fei Long because the shit travel over projectiles. I was gonna help her, but she ripped her pants. But yep. Oh, I gotta throw this shit on a fucking charger. That's what I gotta do because it's dying. I just laid Sean bitch ass out, little nigga. Don't run up on me. I'm your pops. I accidentally pushed the button, nigga. I was trying to get up out of there, but he started with it. So I beat his little black. I beat the black off his little ass. They always talking about how Akuma is Ryu's dad. They don't want to talk about how Akuma's also Sean's dad. But man, do I got a theory. I should reset the live and lay out my motherfucking Street Fighter theory for y'all. Because it's a theory like no fucking other. And it's a theory to end all theories. This is why I need a computer. So I can edit the videos. And when I edit the video, then we gonna see. Hopefully I get it all. I hope so, B Wasp. I fucking hope so. I love how the Switch operate like a PC, where I could just turn it off and or put it in sleep mode. Put it in sleep mode and do whatever the fuck else I want to do. That's how I know they market it to our millennials. And I ain't played a Switch game online yet, but I bet you they got the only online games you can pause. I'm willing to fucking bet. They know what they doing. They market it to our millennials. We got too many fucking kids to raise at this point. Whatever the fuck you sell us better be interruptible. Nigga, the millennials will run the motherfucking Xbox scoreboard. We can't. Our kids always crying and shit. Don't be the only millennial in your family. You gotta fix every fucking thing. Too old and incompetent, too young and incompetent. It's always been like that. Even when you were too young and incompetent, you had to be competent for those motherfuckers because you're a millennial. Millennials are the only generation who had to raise our fucking parents. Then they talking shit, talking about we not grateful. No, I ain't grateful to be your motherfucking daddy, bitch. Shit, I can't call it. What's going down? I need some shit, but I can't afford shit. Make some money doing what? Just one? Yeah, we do 70. Matter of fact, we can do 60 because it's you. Put it in park and then put it in gear again. Fuck with that. Oh, I know what that is. That's a big ass intake. It's like, yeah, it make it sound like the car on Fast and Furious, the Puerto Rican dude was in, or the Cuban dude. When Tyrese pulled up on him talking all that shit like, yeah, this Japanese, yum, 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 with his little paint job and his wing. Dog, the gas in that big ass him, he was like, vroom, vroom, vroom. He was like, that ain't nothing. Dog kept going. That motherfucker said, vroom, 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 vroom. Everybody was like, oh, yeah. Let me know when you get back. I'll pull right up. Yep. I wonder why they closed off that air duct on the side. That was a weird decision, but I know it's not his decision because the tape is old. They got the best tape in the world. Black duct tape. AKA gorilla tape. You know what's crazy? Did you know? Here's a fun fact about duct tape. And this is how you know I ride a motorcycle fast than a bitch. You know it takes speeds of 100 miles per hour to break duct tape on a car or a motorcycle. You know what race mechanics call it? 100-mile-per-hour tape. It looked like that NASA space shuttle
time barrier tape, but it's not time break. Nah, So if you ever gotta tape your fairings and shit on, keep it under 100. And do not do a wheelie with a loose tank at over 100 because the tank will come back at you.
Hey, if you feel like doing it now, we can do it because the fender ain't gonna fit in there anyway. Then I was figuring that I gotta order the wrap. The wrap normally take a week, so I could probably get that fender. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of them in the LKQ, like three different ones, but it's like
It'll fit in there.
I think I'll probably do that tomorrow or something, or another day. I just get the hard part out the way to getting the wheels and everything back on, and then by the time the wrap comes, all I gotta do is get the fender, boom, voila. So,
Is you replacing the lugs in your spacer too?
no, I'm just gonna do one step at a time. I ain't about to rush it like I did last
But
time.
don't drive it until you replace them spacer lugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna drive it. I'm about to just put the hub bearing on first and get that wheel on, and then I'm gonna worry about the other two when I get some more money. I'm just trying to.
I got you.
While I got the money, I'm trying to do the big by getting the hub bearing, getting that fixed first, cause that's. And then next, I'm gonna do the other one right now, cause they're $80. So I'm still on a little budget. I'm just, I need weed.
I got you.
Smoking on roach, man. Oh, you on live, man?
I'm finna cut the live show though. It's time to go to work.
All right.
You going over there now?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna pull up. Oh. Hey, Salt. Hey, Nosy baby. Oh. No, I thought that was folks with the red hair. Her name Nosy baby too. You said what? Yeah. Go figure. They look alike. Just one of them a little more bright.
Hey, Salt. Hey, Salt.
All right, man. I'm out of here, man. About to go to work. Get this money.